This is a psychotic lunatic, a lunatic who needs to be in a straitjacket and removed from the White House and impeached immediately. This purported deal with Iran that was announced yesterday is completely falling apart under the deal. The United States was going to give Iran about $25 or $26 billion. Iran keeps control of the Strait of Hormuz. Nuclear negotiations would be deferred into a later time, and the war would be over. Ships would be able to exit the Strait of Hormuz. Additional details I have, of course, described this morning. Donald Trump then got a call from Netanyahu, as well as the war hawks within the Republican Party. And now Donald Trump seems to be changing his tune that the deal is not done yet, and he wants to take his time on this deal. And all of the terms that were being discussed yesterday with all of these Middle East nations on this conference call, Donald Trump seems to be backtracking on. He seems to be caving on the caving of the caving of the caving. And then he called up ABC and he's like, I can't talk about the deal. I can't talk about it. It's totally up to me. And if there's any news, it will only be good news. I don't make bad deals, but it's only up to me. How about it's up to the American people also? How about there's something called a Congress? And how about there's something called the Constitution? And how about you don't have this authority? And this is why our founders restricted this type of authority. So then you had Netanyahu posting images like this: Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. And then he announced his phone call to Donald Trump. And then shortly after, Donald Trump seems to be changing his tune about whether there's a deal with Iran. This is what Netanyahu posted this morning. I spoke last night with Donald Trump about this memorandum of understanding to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Trump and I agreed any final agreement with Iran must eliminate the nuclear danger. That means dismantling Iran's nuclear enrichment sites and removing its enriched nuclear material from its territory. Trump also reaffirmed Israel's right to defend itself against threats on every front, including Lebanon. The partnership between us and our two countries has been proven on the battlefield and has never been stronger. Then Donald Trump started posting all of these deranged memes again right after that call with Netanyahu. I don't know, is he trying to impress him? He posted the memes of American drones, many of which were shot down by Iran, destroying, in this meme, Iranian Navy ships. You see drone saying adios. He's doing these posts again. He posts these bizarre images of him and Xi Jinping that say President Xi and President Trump are amazing. This is what Donald Trump is posting. He puts it in quotes. He's quoting himself as saying President Xi and President Trump are amazing. President Trump gets younger. President Xi and President Trump are amazing. That's what Donald Trump is writing himself. That is utterly deranged. This is a psychotic lunatic. Okay, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. A lunatic who needs to be in a straitjacket and removed from the White House and impeached immediately. What a pathetic individual this is.